Let me know. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's 35, 13. Yeah, right there, he'll walk. Yeah, that's yours. Yeah, that's cool right there. I don't know, Card. 35, 13. I did not see this. But shit, it's a lot of upset.
They should have never gave that call that money. I mean, they ain't gonna win every game. They ain't gonna lose every game, but
Yeah. Well, you know, Jerry Jones want to be the man. Give the shit out at the beginning. Oh, before we leave, we just gotta take a picture. Okay. Nigga, take a picture. You know what I'm saying? And then you take off. Got that bitch. Got that bitch. Got that bitch. Got it. Got him in. 35-16. Okay, that's not bad. Everybody should be at half right now. Yeah, everybody just about. Let me go down to the 49ers. Yeah, let's see. They should be at half too. Everybody just about at halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up here to the up right here to this. Everybody gotta be at halftime. Yeah, just about. What's good, everybody? It's your man here, Neal, host of Live from the Nickel. You know what I'm saying? Second week of NFL kickoff. Crazy week this week. Y'all see my man Big Worm is not in the house today. He got called in early today for work. So, Worm, do your thing, man. Get that money yet. We ain't making that money yet right here. But don't be upset. I went and got one of the coldest DJs in Toledo. Let me tell you about this man right here. He just not my brother-in-law. He's my best friend, one of my best friends. Great DJ, like I said, in Toledo. So if y'all go to the Classic, y'all look at him on Thursdays. Y'all look at him on Saturdays. He get busy. Excuse me, not Thursdays, Saturdays. He gets the table turning out here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all go to any bar in Toledo, man, he gonna usually be at. You know, Classic's more of his hometown, but he get nasty out here too. And he's just not a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Works at Northplace, been there almost 20 plus years. Got promoted. Congratulations to the man. Got promoted. Now he's in charge of the forklift driver. So the man is unpeccable. He nasty with it, y'all. Nasty with it. My man, DJ Smitty, a.k.a. Carthy. What up, baby?
Well, what's happening with you?
Shit, I can't call it, man. Second week of NFL, man. Crazy.
Man, today been crazy.
What? Say it again.
Today been crazy, man.
We're going to get into this college football first before we even talk about the NFL, man. Shout out to y'all. Anybody, Toledo, stand up. Y'all hear me, Toledo? Stand
I'm talking
up.
About. That's what
41 to 17 to Mississippi State yesterday. Y'all all, hey, you know, we all from the mud in this mud, but stand up, Toledo, because this is what I'm talking about. We beat a SEC team twice now. Twice. In the last couple of years. Now, we beat Mississippi State. They 1-1. They're going to take that L yesterday. Toledo 3-0. That's what I'm saying. Y'all do y'all thing. Toledo Rockets out here. I'm proud of y'all. Straight from the mud. 419 in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's what's the great thing about it, man. Football, anybody can be beat. But yesterday was a great day for our Rockets in the Toledo. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Straight from the Live from the Nickel. Then, man, Georgia almost lost. Almost lost to Kentucky. 13-12. That's like a baseball score game, man.
Yeah.
13-12. Get out of here with that. Georgia and y'all better. Kentucky look pretty good, but Georgia better get their mind right. Carl, what you think?
Hey, like you said, get their mind right.
They get their mind right, because that
what
13-12 baseball score can't leave like that.
You can't leave no quarters on the floor.
Fact, nah. But then here's the upset. My man Nick out from out yonder. He gave me some little intel. Said, man, Neal, did you see Florida State lost again?
Oh, wow.
Not once, not twice, but 3. God damn. Florida State, talk to me. I got some Florida State fans out there. I'm not going to call y'all by name because I don't want to do that. Y'all my peoples, man. I'm not going to mess with y'all, but y'all got to get y'all program together. I don't know what the hell going on. Maybe I need to bring Dion back to Florida State and get him out of Boulder. You know, they won yesterday, but still, Florida State 0-3. Y'all was supposed to do these big things this year. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Man, I don't know.
Yes,
so,
sir.
hey, like I said, I only get the hot topics, and what I seen them three topics I saw yesterday, like I said, shot up to the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. We in the building, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to see. We 3-0. Y'all come see us. Y'all want to get y'all name. Y'all got to come to the glass. Now, we're going to get into this NFL Thursday night. Buffalo against the Dolphins. Buffalo beats them 31-10. Sorry to hear about this, Card, but Tula took another hit. Concussion, then come back in. What you think about that?
Here's the thing. I know he's young and everything,
Facts.
but I think it's time that they go ahead and put up the shield.
You think it's time for him to get down?
It's time.
Okay.
Because like my partner said that he got two daughters.
He do. Beautiful
You know what I'm
daughters.
saying?
Beautiful daughters.
He want to be able to see them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
And you're out of mind, you can't deal with your kids.
That is very true. He's a young brother too.
Young.
You know what I'm saying?
Go sit down, man.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I got some family. I got some people here, man. E, what you think, man? Out in the audience, what you think, E? Talk to me, man. What you think? Should he sit down?
You should sit down. Sometimes it ain't all about the money.
Yeah.
You want a good quality of life.
Facts. Got my man E in the audience. Yo, Nick, man, holla at me, man. What do you think Tula should do?
Man, there's some people that value things over their life. And he might be one of those guys, but he needs to have a serious talk with his family, with his loved ones, and say, hey, listen, either you value your life
Facts.
over the game,
Mm-hmm.
or you value the game over the life.
That's
That
true.
can cost you, but that might be who you are. So he's going to have sit down, have a serious conversation with everyone around him, and hash that out, discuss that.
It's a tough
Figure
decision.
out what he wants to do. It is a tough decision.
It is.
Shout out to my man Nick, man. Always coming with that good knowledge over there. I like that. He's absolutely right. Me, myself, as a person, E said it, Carr said it, you know what I'm saying? Nick said it. My thing about it, it's a tough decision. I know he loves the game of football, but you want to be able to walk, you want to be able to play with your kids and watch your kids grow and everything. Tula, man, from the nickel, man, I think you really need it's a hard decision. He's supposed to be talking to some neurologists and some other people on Monday. Me as a person, I'm gonna walk. You know, that's 4 concussions, man. That's 4. Your body can only take so much.
I mean, and that's not good for to be young.
Absolutely, man. The game is binding, man, but you got to know. Sliding, we saw on Thursday night, they brought somebody in to teach him how to slide. He obviously didn't do that, and he went forward with his head and ran into Durham that got hurt last year. So, hey, man, Tula, man, you got to really think about this, but I think right now, you need to go ahead and walk away from this because the next time it might not be good for him, and I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to his family and everybody, man. Please, keep him in prayers, man, because that's a serious situation. Never want to see nobody get hurt on the football field, for real.
Yes, sir.
So we got the Sunday kickoff, man, the lineup right now. So we're going to do the rapid fire. That's how we do it on the 1 o'clock games. And then we go hard into the second half of the games. Let us know what y'all think about it out there, too. Please talk back to me. Let me know what y'all think about it. Please keep them subscribes coming up, too. Please. If you know somebody, let them know about the Live from the Nickel because we get busy. You know what I'm saying? So, first game. Cart, let's get it. Me, you, and Nick. The Saints versus your Cowboys. Right now.
You know what? I don't know what to say, but but boy, we still got a whole second half.
Okay, so we know you're taking the Cowboys.
So I'm always have a positive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got my pawns running. So second half, we ready to go.
Facts. Yo, Nick, man, holla at me on the rapid fire 1 o'clock game. Tell me.
Saints Cowboys. So typically I'll look at the halftime as like a momentum resetter. If a team's winning, typically the other team has time to adjust, make adjustments. But the Saints, man, it's 35-16. They got a big lead. I don't know. I'm going to have to go with the Saints on this one. I don't know if the Cowboys can come back.
Okay. Me? I'm taking the Saints. They're in my division. I love you, bro. I've been knowing you for years, man. I'm sorry. I'm taking the Saints.
Hey,
Second half
cool,
adjustments.
cool.
It could be something. We gonna see.
Cool.
We gonna see. But I'm taking the Saints. Okay. Now we got my Buccaneers versus Nick's Lions. Holla at me. What you think?
Hey, you guys doing pretty good. You know, the Lions still tough.
Shit, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. I know a lot of Lions
the Lions
fans.
still tough.
I'm in the den right now with two of them, so
You
I already know
so,
they ain't gonna let up.
The things that I've been watching right now, you know, hey, look at that. Look at that.
They run hard.
They run hard.
They got two-headed monster in the backfield, man. They got two-headed monster. I gotta give them love, man. I gotta give them love. So you taking the Lions?
I'm going to take the Lions on this.
Okay, well, I ain't mad at you. I did go against your team, so you should go against my team. Yeah. Yo, Nick, what up, man? Straight from the 313.
So I think we've been able to stop the Buccaneers' run game pretty well. We've been getting cut up by Chris Godwin. He's a good receiver. But, again, it's a close game. So it is, 13-6? Yeah, those second half adjustments, I think we're going to make them. And I think we're going to come out on top. I got to take the Lions.
I got my man E here, man. He in the Winders. He from the 3132. E, please give me your analogy real quick about that. You are a big Lions fan, so talk to me, man.
The first half was pretty rough. Like Nick say, halftime adjustments. The score 13-6 is anybody's game right now. So it's probably going to come down to the fourth quarter, but I'm going for my Lions.
Sounds good. All right. Next one, we got the Colts-Packers. Card, talk to me.
I mean, the Colts. You know, it's up in there.
Okay, Colts.
You know, it's a tight game. It's a tight game right now.
Okay.
But I'm rooting for the Packers.
Okay.
I'm rooting for the Packers on this.
Nick, what up, man? What's up? 313 Nick, holla at me.
I'm going to go with the Packers. I think the Colts. I think any team that has a rookie quarterback is going to struggle this season. Quarterback play overall is down, and I think especially if you're a rookie this season, you're gonna have some trouble. You're gonna struggle for a bit. So I think the Packers D is always good. They're up 13-0. I'm going to go with the Packers.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Packers myself too. Definitely gonna take the Packers. I like that. We got the Giants. They're playing Washington. Score right now is 12-9. What you think, Card?
Hey, Washington gonna come back. It's a low scoring game for them, but you know you got the Giants.
They both on one.
Hey. So
they both trash.
I'm gonna take Washington on this. I'm gonna take Washington.
The Commanders, which is a horrible name. They should have stayed back to the Redskins.
Man,
Jesus, that's a horrible name. It's such a horrible name.
Ever since they put that patch on their oh man,
I feel bad for Washington fans out there. Y'all went to the Redskins. Y'all should have. I get it, with the Indians and stuff like that. But man, y'all was always been the Redskins. Nick, holla at me. What you think, man?
Yeah. So this is the Booty Bowl. This is the best of the worst. No matter who wins, everybody loses. Watching this game, I don't think there's been a touchdown yet. Maybe there has been, and I haven't watched.
That's how bad it is.
That's how bad it is. Giants are up 12-9. I mean, I'll just go with the Giants.
This is a horrible game. I'm seriously. It's just a trash game. I'm gonna take. I need to flip a coin or something. Just give me the Giants. I'll take the Giants because they're both bad teams, man. They're horrible teams. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the Giants. I don't really care. Whatever. We got Seattle. We got New England. New England out here making some things happen, but right now they're down 13-7 to Seattle. Who you got?
We're going with Seattle on this.
Seattle? Okay.
Yeah, we're going Seattle.
Seattle,
Because, Seattle ain't gonna let down.
Okay. Yo, Nick, man, what's up? What you think?
So the Patriots have surprised me this season. They have a surprisingly good defense, and who's their quarterback? Malik Willis
Yeah.
Willis?
See, for
for the Patriots.
For the Patriots right now, they have actually would be Drake May. Drake May. If it ain't Drake May, it's Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, that's
Brissett
who it
is the quarterback, starting quarterback
right.
now.
And with the Coach Mayo, they're like they don't make many mistakes. And even though the Seahawks are up 17-13, for some reason I think the Patriots defense is going to come in clutch. Not sure why, but I just got a feeling. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Okay.
Okay.
Ain't no wrong with that. I'm gonna. You know what? I like Geno. He was, he came into the league, played for the Jets, came in, drafted by the Jets, didn't have a great season with them,
Right.
got shipped out, moved around, ended up going to, I think actually just went to Seattle and was behind Russell, and he got his weight up.
Yeah.
When the time was came, he came in and did what he's supposed to do. Russell decided to go, and he got good. He got much better sitting behind Russell. Russell is a Hall of Fame quarterback, so I am definitely going to take Seattle on that tip. Because you know what I'm saying?
With him, he has got better since
Yes.
he's been with him.
Yes.
A whole lot better.
Absolutely, 100. He did.
You know.
Sitting behind a veteran like Russell Wilson,
Yes.
you're going to take notes from him. Like I said, Geno was a great quarterback, him and out of West Virginia, so I'm going to take them.
Yes.
So now we got the Chargers in Carolina. The score right now is 23-3.
Yeah.
This is easy. This is an easy one for us. We can blast through this one real quick.
We're going to take the Chargers all day.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Nick?
saying?
Chargers, they got a running game, they got a defense now. Panthers are
Trash.
man, they want to go back to the year 2000.
Right. We all gonna agree on that. Definitely the Chargers. San Fran, Minnesota. That's Big Worm's team. Right now, it's 13-7. Minnesota's up. Sam Darnold looking good again. Week number 2, we just see H. Hutchinson just get a sack. Look like on my boy Baker, which is not good. So, but anyways, so who do you take on that card?
Minnesota. Minnesota. You know,
Okay.
Since that game started, when I saw you know what I'm saying, Minnesota, they tough.
Yeah, I don't know what's
You know
going
what I'm
on in Minnesota.
They about
Long
to trip.
Patonka, where
Yes,
Prince
sir.
from. And all the Prince fans out there, y'all stand up in Minnesota, man.
So,
Long
yes,
Patonka.
Minnesota.
Okay, Nick.
So again, Vikings strong defense, and I think it surprised some people because with J.J. McCarthy out, they got to bring in Sam Darnold. I think bringing in Sam Darnold is the best thing they could have done.
Okay.
In all honesty, get a non-rookie on the squad, and they're going to perform. They're going to outperform what their expectations are this year. Again, it's this 13-7 game. I think second half adjustments. 49ers are the 49ers. They might be struggling, but I feel like they got Debo. They got Ayuk.
Yeah.
I think they're going to make something happen in the second half.
Yeah.
I'm going with Big Worm. He ain't here. Worm, shout out to you, man. Get that money at FedEx, man. I'm going to take Minnesota. Sam Darnold got something to prove. Justin Jefferson is a stud receiver. San Francisco got all the weapons, but right now they're struggling. But it's a close game, so I'm going to take Minnesota. All right, so check it. Man. The New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. And right now, the Jets, ladies and gentlemen, are beating the Tennessee Titans 14-10. I don't know how the hell that's happening, but whatever. Who do you take on that?
Man,
Another shitty
hey,
game.
it's like an iffy.
Facts.
But I think that Tennessee is going to come back and beat them.
Okay.
I'm going to take Tennessee on this.
Okay. Nick, give me that.
I think Tennessee's got a rookie quarterback. I think with Will Levis, I think again rookie quarterbacks are
Sucks.
they're going to struggle. I mean,
You're right. I agree with you.
give
on
them
that.
time.
Yes.
I mean, it might be good, but right now they're going to struggle. The Jets have Aaron Rodgers, which as much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, he is a veteran quarterback and he knows what it's like to go through the progressions, and the Jets defense is pretty stacked, right? So as close as the game is now, I'm going to have to stick with the Jets.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take Aaron Rodgers. Tennessee, like you said, they got a rookie quarterback. He's garbage. They ain't got nothing else. Running game's gone. Receivers, I don't even know who the hell they are. So definitely, I'm definitely gonna mess with the Jets. So we're gonna leave it at that. Jacksonville versus the Browns. The Browns is up right now. Mr. Brown, shout out to you, my dude. Y'all up 13-3. Who you taking, Cart?
Brown.
Okay, sweet.
It looks like the Browns got it together. I mean, they scored some points. I caught a bit of their game, and their running attack looked much improved from last week.
Okay.
Minus Nick Chubb because he's still out, but
Yeah.
I think as long as they have their running attack that they can rely upon, I think they're going to finish out the game.
Facts. Me, I'm going to take the Browns too, so you know what I'm saying. Then this is the last one of the 1 o'clock games before we do the breakdowns of the second half. Baltimore Raiders. Raiders is down to Baltimore 9-6. Damn, these are some real low scores today, man.
That's up in the air too. You know, it's like
Yeah.
got,
6-9.
so. But
Jesus, that's a baseball score again.
but you know, I'm gonna take Baltimore on this.
Okay, Action Jackson. Nick.
I'm going to have to agree. I think Lamar might not be having a great day, but as long as they can rely on Lamar's legs and they can rely on Derrick Henry's legs, I think going up against Gardner Minshew in a new system, and they got a lot of the Ravens have a lot of their returners back. I got to go with the Ravens on this one.
I'm with y'all on that. I'm gonna definitely I'll take the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? So we got a new thing going on. We got the second half of the season. So what Nick does is Nick goes around and asks us what he thinks. He gives us this is what we call the rapid picks. So the rapid picks is Nick asks us. He gives us the analogy of the second half of the game. We give you the breaks down. Y'all let us know what y'all think about it. Y'all let us know if we doing the picks right or not. So Nick, take it off in the second half, buddy.
All right, so main takeaways from week 1. Number 1, quarterback play is down. Less passing touchdowns. Interceptions are up. Less yards are thrown, passing at least. So, what does that mean? That means key takeaway number 2, if you have a good rushing attack, if you have good running backs, a strong offensive line, you're vastly improved in your win percentage. So, strong running attacks is basically what you want to be. You want to have a strong running back or a running back duo in terms of like the Lions, for example. What does that mean? Key takeaway number 3. If you can defend against the run, if you have a strong rushing defense, that means you're going to have a vastly improved percentage of winning because you can make the other team one-dimensional. So, we'll start off here. Week 2 matchups, I got the Los Angeles Rams at Arizona Cardinals. The Rams have their strong defensive line with Jared Verse and Byron Young. They have a lot of injuries. They have no left tackle. I believe they're on their second backup, their third string left tackle. Their backup left guard and Puka Nacua, their star, no longer a rookie, but their star wide receiver is out. They did have a decent pass defense against the Lions last week, and they gave up. But however, they did give up 163 yards, 5.3 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns rushing against the Lions last week. And they only ran 50 yards with Kyron Williams, their running back. So their running attack was not good. I think if they rely on Kyron Williams this week a lot more and take the pressure off Matt Stafford a little bit, I think they'll do a lot better. Against the Cardinals, who took a loss against the Bills last week, 34-28, Kyler Murray and their wide receivers, they need to hook up. They were, they struggled last week, right? Marvin Harrison Jr. only getting 4 yards total last week against the Bills. Kyler was their leading rusher at 57 yards and 5 carries. Their pass defense against Buffalo, pretty atrocious, in all honesty. 2 touchdowns, 230 yards given, 137.7 quarterback rating. They did have a decent run defense against running backs. Now, this is against running backs, so the Cardinals' run D was okay, but Josh Allen does what Josh Allen does. and their own running attack. The 50 yards rushing against James Conner against the Bills, who I think performed pretty well this past week. So, Rams against the Cardinals. My own pick, I'm going to have to take the Rams. I think they are a more complete team. I think their defense looks a little bit better. And I think as long as they rely on Kyron Williams, give him a couple more snaps, Matt Stafford does what Matt Stafford does. They still have Cooper Kupp. They still have some good receivers. I think the Rams take this one. What do you guys think?
So I'm gonna let the Rams take this one, just because to me the Cardinals for the last 3 years they haven't really had a decent team. So I'm gonna take the Rams on this one.
Okay, Neal, what do you think?
In analogy, that's a good breakdown. It's a good breakdown on both teams. Second season right now. Second game. Really, I can't really, in that analogy, that's great. I'm going to take Stafford. I'm never going to get bet against Stafford. Stafford, even when he was in Detroit, he did it. Even we go back to college, what he did at Georgia. Arizona right now, yeah, they brought in Marvin Harrison Jr. Great receiver. James Conner. They're young.
They're not using him.
No, they're not. So I'm not even going to mess with Arizona. I don't know what they're doing there. I'm definitely going to take the Rams on that because I just see them making a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? And I'm messing with the Rams.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next one.
All right. So for the next one, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's going to be
Bengals.
That's a good one.
Abysmal showing in a loss against the Patriots, 16-10. Joe Burrow only 164 yards passing, 4 of 11 on third downs, and he was sacked 3 times. We have
Damn.
yeah, exactly.
He ate a lot of dirt last week.
T. Higgins is back.
Okay.
Jamar Chase was the only wide receiver that was over 30 yards receiving in 62 yards.
Jesus.
Zach Moss, their running back, pretty efficient. 9 carries for 44 yards, 4.9 yards per carry, and 1 touchdown. So the running game was not bad. The run defense gave up 120 yards, 4.8 yards per carry. So the run defense was not great. And their pass defense, 121 yards and 0 touchdowns. But this was against the Patriots, so keep that in mind. Going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, which the Chiefs, great starting win against the Baltimore Ravens. Patrick Mahomes does, as Patrick Mahomes does, 291 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Isaiah Pacheco, 15 attempts, 45 yards, 3.0 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. So, not a lot of yards, but he got it done.
Right.
Chris Jones, 1 sack while getting double teamed. I'll remind you. So Chris Jones is still a dog.
Okay.
They did have a strong pass defense against the Ravens, except for Isaiah Likely, who had 111 yards and 1 touchdown. Rashid Rice had 7 receptions for 103 yards. So Rashid Rice was very good. Xavier Worthy came out swinging. Xavier Worthy looks like
a good game.
Great game. Looks like an excellent receiver. A lot of speed,
Great
which is what they needed. 21 rushing yards and 47 receptions and 2 touchdowns. Speed. I just wrote speed because that's what he has.
He is fast. He's fast as shit.
Yep. They also had a strong run defense, only 46 yards and 1 touchdown. That was against running backs. Their rush defense against Lamar. Lamar, with his legs, was able to generate 122 yards, 7.6 yards per carry. So against mobile quarterbacks, they struggled a little bit more.
Okay.
But against running backs, they were very strong. So
okay.
In this game, it would be the most Bengals thing ever for the Bengals to go and lose to the Patriots week 1 and then take down the Chiefs in weeks 2. However, I think Patrick Mahomes, until they show otherwise, is still the reigning Super Bowl champs. I'm going to have to take the Chiefs on this one. What do you guys think?
Carthy, man.
So,
talk to me.
The Bengals, their defense is good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct, yes.
So, but here's the thing. I think it's going to be more of a defensive game. It's not going to be a blowout. It's not going to be. It's more of a defensive game. So I'm taking the Bengals on this one.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
taking the Bengals
ladies and gentlemen. Hey,
because
Wow.
the defense gonna step up. They
Okay.
have to step up.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
I didn't see that coming, bro.
last season, you know what I'm saying, when they
Joe.
played them, they gotta show up or show out.
You right. You absolutely right. You
You
absolutely
know what
right.
I'm saying?
So you taking
So,
the Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals on this.
Yo, okay. Me as a person, look, y'all, it's your man Neal here, right? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes, okay? Joe Burrows, I know it's only the second week of NFL, but Joe looked like doo-doo last week. I give him doo-doo all day, every day. I'm not playing with Patrick Mahomes. Everybody said this. Hey, they lost to Tyreek Hill. He went over to Miami. They're not going to recover. That's why that boy nasty, man. You got Kelsey at tight end. You got Xavier Willie out of what do you go?
Texas.
Out of Texas. Speed, just nothing but speed. I'm not betting against it. Joe Burrow does have Patrick's number, but man, I don't know. Maybe because he dyed his hair blind, which I don't know what the hell he did that for. Trying to be like Eminem. Bro, I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes. The boy's a magician. I'm messing with Patrick all day. Let's get to the next one, man. And for all you Detroit fans out there, y'all just scored. Man, David Montgomery. You know, I'm a big Tampa Bay fan. Y'all see it on my hat. Y'all see it on my shirt. Let's get to the next one, Nick. Holla at me.
All right. Speaking of strong individuals, we got the Steelers and T.J. Watt. What a guy.
Monster.
Absolute monster.
Who the Pittsburgh playing?
So their win against Atlanta, 18-10. They are playing against the Denver Broncos this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick, would you please repeat that again? Who are the Steelers playing?
The Steelers, as I will say one more time, are playing against the Denver Broncos.
Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Nick. Give me the analogies.
So the Steelers, again, T.J. Watt, just to reiterate how much of a freak he is.
Nasty with
against the Falcons, they only had 155 yards receptions, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions against the Falcons.
What?
They
Jesus.
stifled Bijan Robinson to only 68 yards rushing. Justin Fields on the ground was 14 attempts for 57 yards, so he was able to use his legs a bit. Through the air, 156 yards, no touchdowns, but also no interceptions.
Okay.
Their main target was wide receiver George Pickens, who had 6 receptions for 85 yards, and running back Najee Harris, who had 20 attempts for 70 yards. This is the game, the Steelers and Falcons last week, where the Steelers had no touchdowns but still won the game.
Field goals
all day. Going up against a Bo Nix or Bo Picks or Blow Nix ran offense.
Damn. How many picks did he throw?
By the Denver Broncos, who had 138 yards passing and 2 interceptions against the Seattle Seahawks.
He's a rookie.
His biggest targets were Josh Reynolds, Cortland Sutton, and Devon Villay.
I had no idea who the hell they are.
Josh Reynolds was from the Lions. So,
oh yeah, I remember Josh Reynolds. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Cortland Sutton would be their main target for that.
I don't know who he is either.
But their running attack was also stifled pretty hard by the Seattle defense last week, with running back Javonte Williams and Khalil McLaughlin only getting 18 attempts and 50 yards on the ground. Bo Nix does have some legs. He had 5 attempts for 35 yards and 1 rushing touchdown.
He does.
So
he did that at Oregon last year.
He did, but that was in the fourth quarter. But you know, he's got some legs on him.
Facts.
So their defense, their pass D, is led by cornerback Pat Surtain, who just got paid.
Oh, he's a dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can't sleep on him.
Absolutely. The run defense was not great. 146 yards given up and 2 touchdowns on the ground. The pass D gave up 171 yards through the air. So Steelers look like they want to run with Najee Harris, maybe a little Justin Fields action. And the Broncos struggle with run D, so I'm going to have to take the Steelers on this one.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. I'm about to take the Steelers on this one because even though they was behind last week, but they came back and showed they pitched the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't stand the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't stand it, but I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh Steelers this time.
Okay. I'm with y'all too, cause Denver. Shout out to my man Levi. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all shit. Y'all garbage. But he knows that. That's my guy. That's my boy. That's my guy, man. I mess with him. But Jesus, Bo Nix. But he's only a rookie. And I can't beat him up because he's just a rookie. It's not his fault. Sean Payton, trash. I don't like Sean Payton one bit at all. He's just garbage. And I hate the Steelers. My dad is a Steeler fan. One of my best brothers. My big brother, Victor Rhodes, Steeler fan. My boy Ray from Molding, Steeler fans. Malcolm King, Steeler fans. So, I gotta just I got something in the back of my throat, you know what I'm saying? Nick, Kurt.
What you got?
Steelers.
That's what I thought.
It hurt, you know. Something wrong back in my throat, man. It's killing me, man. I hate to say it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I take the Steelers.
All right. And
Last game.
we got 2 more games.
Oh,
coming
yeah.
your way,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
because we also have the Monday night game.
My bad. I got to the gun with that.
So,
Let's get it.
For Sunday night, we have the Chicago Bears going up against the Houston Texans.
Bears, get them, the Bears.
Bears had
Get them, dog.
one of the best defensive performances I think I've seen in a team in a long time. Their pass defense, 127 yards given up, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions, including a pick 6. Their pass rush, 3 sacks in 32 pass attempts.
Nice.
Montez Sweat and Darrell Taylor.
He's such a dog.
Absolute beasts.
He's such a dog.
Absolute beasts. The rush D against Tony Pollard. They played Tennessee last week and they won 24-17. Without
Never
scoring
mind. Yeah, but that's still good. You know, handle your
Tony
business.
Pollard, they kept him to 82 yards, but 5.1 yards per carry. So
Right.
he was efficient with what he did, but still under 100 yards.
I got you.
Caleb Williams is trash. I'm sorry. Caleb Williams is trash.
No, he really is.
He is trash.
They hyping him up so tough.
He was the number 1 pick, and whether or not he's good is going to take a couple of years to figure out. But then this year and this time, with only 1 week of stats to go off of, he is trash.
Okay.
14 of 29 with only 93 yards, and he took a 19-yard sack. So, I don't know what to say.
He took a 19-yard sack.
He took a 19-yard sack. He was trying to do what he was doing in college,
You
you know,
can't- it's-
swivel
you learn
around,
that.
spin move, get out of it, and then throw it to a receiver downfield.
He
but
looked like Baker just now trying to, but see, that's what that comes with experience. You know,
Absolutely.
But you're right. Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry, my
Absolutely.
bad, bro.
So,
Holla at me.
That was just one of those things. They do have a dangerous returner in DeAndre Carter. He is,
Yes.
I believe, their X factor who
Yes.
got a return for a touchdown.
Carter.
They are one of the very few teams that will take this new kickoff
Yes.
rule,
Yes.
and they will actually take it to the house,
Okay.
like they did. They're going up against the Texans, who had a very close win against the Indianapolis Colts last week. C.J. Stroud, this is one of the offenses that actually looked like they were in sync at week 1. And it looks like Baker Mayfield just took it in for a rushing touchdown.
You believe it.
They
If
just
you,
took it in.
You
Listen,
believe your cheese.
They responded.
Yes.
They
Yo,
responded.
not to cut you off, Nick, but all you Lions fans, if you were at the game, holla if you hear me. Baker just ran it in. I'm sorry. Go back to you, Nick.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, I'm watching it as well. Speaking of good offenses, C.J. Stroud and the Texans,
Such a good quarterback.
234 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He did take 4 sacks. So he did take a lot of sacks, but
What?
he did not.
He took 4 sacks?
Absolutely, yes.
Jesus.
He took 4 sacks. So this was against the Colts. So the Colts D is
Colts
nothing
D is nice.
to scoff at. Stephon Diggs in his debut as a Texan, at least in the regular season, 6 targets, 6 receptions, 33 yards, but 2 touchdowns. They love to use him in the red zone, it looks like.
He's good at that.
Their main target was Nico Collins, 6 receptions for 117 yards. And their running attack is nothing to scoff at either. Joe Mixon might be a name you might be familiar with.
Oh, straight from the Bengals.
Exactly.
Shout out to Amanda. That's her. That's their former Bengal. Bengal out there playing with the Texans. We talked about him.
Absolutely. Joe Mixon, 30 attempts, 159 yards rushing, 5.3 yards per carry, and 1 touchdown. Had a
Damn, he had a hell of a day in the office.
hell of a day. Absolutely
Woo!
hell of a day.
Bengals missing him.
Yeah. And onto their defense. Their pass defense allowed 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. And Neal Hunter and Will Anderson, that duo up front, had 2 sacks against Anthony Richardson. So they are strong up front. So in this matchup, I mean the Chicago Bears. I'm gonna be honest. They had a lucky break last week with the three. What was it? 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns on defense and special teams. So Texans look like a more complete team all around. I would say defense and offense. So I'm gonna have to take the Texans. Caleb Williams. Listen, give him some time, but at this point in time, he's not that great.
Carl?
I'm going with the Bears.
You going with the Bears?
I gotta go with them.
With all that catalog he just brought out, man.
I'm gonna still go with the Bears because change-ups is change-ups.
True that.
But shout out to Neal. I like that little touchdown you just got.
Oh, Baker, you like that?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Touchdown you just got.
Hey, that was nice. I'm not a big Baker fan, but he's starting to grow on me. He started growing on me, man. You know what I'm saying? So each week I mess with him a little bit more.
I see when he got that touchdown, he just grinning from ear to ear. So
damn right. Damn right.
So, but I'm going with the Bears.
Okay, with the Bears. Me as a person, I like Nick with that's what we doing here from the Nickel, man. We break down the second half of the 4:00 games, let you guys know about this, and Nick does a great job of getting these notes and stuff to break it down each team and everything what they did the week before, and Bears is gonna be Bears. You know what I'm saying? They look good. They got. Caleb Williams, I get what you said, Nick. He came in. He's a freshman. You can't do everything like you did in college, but he got some hell of a targets. He got a great running back, but I'm still going to mess with them Texans. Now, I'm not a Ohio State fan. I'm not a Michigan fan, but I like Stroud. Stroud is nice. They went and got Diggs. Not Diggs, but Stephon Diggs. They went and got Diggs. He's a great mentor to these young boys. I think he's going to do good, but the X factor is Joe Mixon. And when you got a running game, now you said it before, Nick, before the show started, it goes back with Detroit. When they had Stafford, they had, Calvin Johnson on the wing, you had another slot receiver, but your running backs was never, you got to take the pressure off that. He should be throwing 40, 50, 60 times a game. That's what they did with Stroud. We're going to go get Joe Mixon. That's the X factor. So I'm going to mess with the Texans on this because if you got a good running back, you need that balance.
Right.
And Caleb will get better as time.
Right.
He will. He'll get better as time. But I'm going to mess with Stroud. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a good game. Okay.
One more.
Let's get it. That's Monday night.
Monday Night Football.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Monday night.
Eagles.
We got the birds in the building.
Bird Bowl.
We got the birds in the building.
Atlanta Falcons going up against Philadelphia against the Eagles.
Yo, Nick, hold on, man. Who the hell is the quarterback at the Falcons? Oh, you know who he is. What's his name?
Mr. Kirk Cousins himself, the former Michigan State quarterback.
That's the only thing I give him respect because that's Nick's boy from Michigan State. But after that, donkey of the day.
He's had quite a career at the Vikings. Got into the playoffs a couple times.
He's got a great what do you call it? A representative for him, his agent, because his agent is a dog. But Nick, break down that stuff for us, man.
Listen, he's got an agent and he doesn't
Hell
have
yeah,
much
he got
else
a hell of an agent, man.
He only had 155 yards passing, one touchdown last week, 2 interceptions, and took 2 nasty sacks against Pittsburgh against that Steelers defense.
Jesus.
Their rushing attack again, the rush D, I should say, in 41 attempts gave up 137 yards and 3.3 yards per carry. This was against the Steelers and Najee Harris. Their pass defense gave up 156 yards, which was 6.8 yards per attempt, which is a little under average. About 7 to 8. Yeah. About 7 to 8 is normally average. They had 2 sacks and 5 quarterback hits though, so their pass D was really good.
Holy shit!
It was pretty solid. Quarterback AJ Terrell, he was burnt a couple of times. However, 4 targets, 4 receptions. 65 yards, 118.8 rating against A.J. Terrell, any wide receiver that went up against A.J. Terrell. So he was burnt a couple of times. And then Bijan Robinson did not have a great game last week. 18 attempts for only 68 yards, 3.8 yards per carry. I think they need to get Bijan rolling. If they don't get Bijan rolling, I don't think Kirk Cousins and his passing attack is enough.
No.
To go up against this Eagles team who has a lot of weapons. Saquon Barkley for one. 2 receptions for 23 yards and 1 touchdown. 24 rushing attempts for 109 yards. 4.5 yards per carry and 2 rushing touchdowns. He had three touchdowns by himself.
Oh, Saquon had 3 touchdowns?
Saquon had 3
The Giants
touchdowns.
fucked that up.
That's nothing to say about Jalen Hurts. 278 yards through the air. 2 touchdowns. He did have 2 interceptions and 2 sacks, however, so he's still susceptible. His main target being A.J. Brown, who is out this week, if the injury report is correct.
Yeah, he is. He is out. He
had 10 targets, 5 receptions for 119 yards and 1 touchdown. His other big target is Devontae Smith, who had 8 targets, 7 receptions, and 84 yards last week. And also Dallas Goedert, who is, I believe, from the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, he is.
If I remember correctly.
You're right.
So they do have some other weapons along with Saquon, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. Their defense, pretty good. Well, it's okay. They did go up against the Packers in Brazil, and they won that game 34-29. Their pass defense gave up 2 touchdowns. They had 1 interception, but the quarterback rating against them was 80.3, which is not great, and they had a 50% completion rate. So they're very good through the air. They did give up a couple touchdowns, but in terms of completion rate, only 50% against that pass defense. Their rush defense, not too great as well. 21 attempts, 163 yards on the ground, 7.8 yards per carry, which is pretty high, and 1 touchdown. So the Packers had it was a high-scoring game, one of the high-scoring games of Week 1, I'll say. So in this game, however, I do think that the Eagles have a more complete team. They showed more offense, a lot more offense than I think the Falcons can handle. And unless the Falcons make a drastic change or have a really good week in practice, or get Bijan rolling, I think they need to get Bijan rolling. Unless they do that, I think the Eagles are going to take this one.
Okay.
I agree with you. Eagles all day long. You know, I think their defense is going to step up a little bit more this week, and offense is already there. Mm-hmm. They got too many weapons for
All day.
They got some weapons.
Yeah.
So,
they got some weapons.
We taking the Eagles this week.
Okay.
Well, I mean, great analogy breakdown, Nick. Appreciate that. You guys let us know about that. We're going to start doing this second half of the games. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. We want input. So give us some input. We want some feedback. So give us some input on that. Me as a person, Kirk Cousins is due. B.J. Rhymes, you got to get him going. The running back is too good to be sitting back here just carrying the ball every now and then. But if Kirk Cousins is not doing what he's supposed to do, you got to pull him and put Penix in. So against the Eagles, I'm a big Philadelphia 76ers fan, but I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts because number one, you got Saquon Barkley. He put up 3 touchdowns last week. The Giants, y'all made a big mistake. Y'all trash for that because I would have never let him win. What y'all doing? The man is a dog. Y'all decided to stay with Daniel Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Jones, trash. Listen. I know Saquon was hurt a lot here and there, whatever else, but y'all didn't have no receivers around him. So I'm going to take, the Eagles all day, every day, because I feel like they're going to smack them. So unless Kirk Cousins is going to magically find the fountain of youth against the Eagles, it's a wrap. But you know what I'm saying? Carthy, I really appreciate you coming out today, filling in for Big Worm since he's not here. But I appreciate you being on that thing, man. Keep doing that, spinning them records, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this Dallas game, I don't know what this.
Oh, your Dallas?
41-19, man. What?
Yo, listen.
I got a headache.
Well, you know what? You might want to talk to Jerry Jones because he gave all that money last week to Dak Prescott. Y'all did smack the Browns. I'll give you that. But you're playing the Saints, and Nick said it. I don't know what happened to Derek Carr, but God damn, he looked good. And he's in our division, man. I'm sorry, man.
So, that's all right. We
Get him. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week at 5 o'clock, man. We'll be downtown at Erie Street Market doing our thing. Or Erie Street Rocks, you know what I'm saying? It's a new bar that opened up downtown, man. So we're going to be down there live. So y'all check us out, man. Let y'all think about it is, man. Live right, do right. You'll be all right. Holla.
Deuce.